Up indeed, literally. Meantime, get back to Lennox Lewis now, and there are always questions you want to ask about Lennox, and you got the opportunity to ask that of the heavyweight champion.
Such a good guy. Lennox is such a good guy. I feel guilty for the fact that I'd be rooting for Tyson against him. I can't help it, Brian. I can't help it. Well, no, listen, they all root, but at least you got to say who you're rooting for, keeping it on the up and up.
This taped before the heavyweight title fight, but Max went at it with Lennox on the chessboard. Here we go.
We're at the chess club here, and everyone's talking about your interest in chess. The Manhattan Chess Club just moved, but it's the most famous, oldest. When did you get interested in chess?
Chess was part of my boxing growth. When I go over to different countries to box their national teams, while we're sitting around waiting and training and having to concentrate on boxing.
As an amateur?
Yeah, as an amateur, and can't be allowed to go out to party or anything like that. We have to keep our minds active, such as, you know, I play a lot of table tennis, chess, and read. And, you know, chess is another thing that, you know, I enjoy because it's like war, and it's filled with different strategies that you have to definitely use.
Beyond David Tua, you look at the heavyweight landscape, and obviously, what's the name that everyone wants to see you in with?
Tyson.
Tyson, and that's the guy you want also, correct?
Right.
Who's holding that fight up?
I say Mike Tyson's holding that fight up, because if he wants to fight me so badly that he wants to eat my kids or whatever, let him step in the ring. You know, I'm the #1 guy, I'm the man at the top. He knows where to find me. If they're serious about the fight, let him step in the ring. I think if we come to a decision, the boxers collectively go to the TV networks and say, this is what we want, they'll have to oblige us, because really, at the end of the day, you know, it's for us. We're the ones out there boxing. This is what we want. The public wants to see the fight. Let's get it together. There should be no reason why the fight shouldn't get together.
Would you go across the street over there to Showtime to make the fight happen if you had to?
If I wasn't champion. I'm the champion. He has to come to me.
I haven't heard anything about Lennox Lewis, the person, the man. I've heard about Lennox Lewis, the fighter, everyone does. Is that something that you're just not interested in talking about, or have people just not asked you?
As far as my personal side is concerned, I don't really want that to be apparent in my boxing life, because I realize, looking at, let's say, Mike Tyson's career, his life is basically an open book. You know who he's sleeping with, who he's beating up, and you know what he's doing in his life. For me, I want my boxing life to be apparent. I want people to know me for what I've accomplished and get to know me as a person.
Because there are two rumors going on about Lennox Lewis that everyone wants to know about, that if you're comfortable talking about, I'll ask.
Well, go ahead.
Two rumors are, one, Lennox Lewis, because they have the roster connection, smokes weed, and the second is Lennox Lewis is gay. Those are the two rumors going around boxing.
Well, you know, those questions, I don't even, for instance, I'm definitely not gay. Right. And for these kind of personal questions, it's insulting to me. Right. For them to
well, I don't mean to insult you. I'm just saying the rumors are out there, and I've never heard an answer about them.
Yeah,
or anyone even bring them up.
It don't even make sense to answer those rumors.
Right.
You know, because if they're going to accuse me of that, boy, tell them to bring their woman. Let them bring their woman, and I'll show them if I'm gay or not.
Right. Do you see Tyson fight now as kind of redemption for the fights you've missed in the past?
Yeah, to a certain degree. I mean, you know, the money aspect is unbelievable for that fight. And, you know, when you look at what it means in history, not the money aspect, but the whole fight and the money, is a great thing to look forward to. My aim now is to clean up boxing. One of the ways to clean up boxing, get rid of Mike Tyson, you know, because I think it's a negative effect on boxing. And just to continue to build my legacy in boxing. I'm willing to say it's a draw.
I am too, as a matter of fact.
Oh, so a draw after all that. And by the way, he answered one of the tough questions, didn't he? I mean, I'm being honest, watching that, he answered one of the tough questions, the other one he wouldn't answer.
Lennox is a very likable guy, as you saw. It's hard not to root for him when you see him. And by the way, Lennox, that's the worst game of chess I ever played. He got a draw out of me there. I want a rematch. I want a rematch, as Ali. How do you... I want a rematch.
In the meantime, what about Tyson? I've maintained all along he wants Tyson. And the fact is, he is the champion. I think he was honest about that. If Tyson wants him badly enough, he's got to do it on his terms, the champion's terms.
Although it's Tyson. If Tyson wants the fight to happen, it'll happen. Tyson's still the money man, even though he doesn't have a belt. Lewis wants to fight. Everyone wants to fight. If Tyson wants to fight Lewis, the title shot is there for him. Very strange situation to have maybe the #1 contender now, the two have gotten a shot in Mike Tyson, as in the driver's seat. He decides if the fight gets made or not, but he's a big draw.
Lennox, by the way, said he was going very easy on him. He gave him the draw to save face. I think that was good of the champ. Meantime, here, we've seen him before.